Look at the stat sheet as a coach and just shake your head and wish you could have it back again.
Opening point of the 5th set goes to Penn State.
That's a really smart swing by Ariel Scott. She really managed it well. She didn't try to kill it. She got it around the block and into the open right back corner.
Wopat trading off points here.
Just the opening 2 plays, very smart volleyball. High IQs coming from these players. Wopat put that ball nicely in the middle of a Penn State defense that had no one there.
Deja McClendon off the block, out of bounds. Penn State up 2-1.
Well, I'm on the other side of the court, but the ball looked into me, so let's see what happened. Just outside of the line. It was close, but just outside of the line.
Williams. Ajanaku out of the middle for Stanford.
Well, she gets up so high and on top of that ball. There's just not a whole lot you can do with it if you're with the block unless you're right in front of her.
Scott over the block. Point for the Nittany Lions.
Again, a great managed swing right there by Ariel Scott. Didn't take a full hard swing at it. Used the block beautifully to put it out of reach of the Stanford defenders.
Again, this set will go to 15. Must win by 2. Burgess.
Do you feel the emotion in the gym right now? It is just every point is so important because it's only going to 15 in this set. Beautiful block by Courtney. Got her hands up and over the net for the point.
Burgess, McClendon incoming here to our table, and everybody came tracking it down over here at the
but did you see the catch?
table. We sure did.
See the catch?
Nell Fortner in her middle blocker days at Texas. Not out of shape at all. Good job.
I should have hit it back in there. I don't know why I caught it.
West Rose for the conversation. Courtney.
Just hit out of bounds right there by Courtney. Just a little bit too much on it.
It's the 30th tie of the match. Stanford involved in 32 ties versus Minnesota yesterday, trying to break it here. Scott, dug up by Burgess. Howard. And Stanford will take that one.
Nice dig by Jordan Burgess right there. The joust to the net. And Ariel Scott into the block of Inky Ajanaku.
Coming up next, Wisconsin and Purdue. Sarah May. Point Stanford. Another error we were talking about now.
Well, just unforced, and they're hitting balls out of bounds right now, and those are those unforced errors.
Stanford on a 4-0 run with the service of Burgess. The overpass by the sophomore. Scott. Howard goes up, and Howard delivers.
It's a beautifully hit ball by Brittany Howard right through the block. Penn State just a little out of sorts right now. They've got to get back on track. They need a big stop to get some momentum back.
Getting it down. Nia Grant had some issues earlier on in this match, but came up big there.
That's one of those plays that can get your momentum back right there. Beautifully hit ball out of the middle by Nia Grant.
The 4th kill here for her. More importantly, they get Burgess off the service line. Sarame. The block is there. Ajanaku.
Ajanaku, a beautiful job of getting over there, pressing in on the block like she just does, almost just textbook perfect.
As you see, Stanford led by Inky Ajanaku as they switch sides, pumping them up. They're up by 3 here with an opportunity to get to the national semifinals. Russ Rose, John Dunning, 2 of the top coaches in the business, the Hall of Famers. Talked to them earlier this week, and you know, they know a lot about each other on the coaching end of things. They do a clinic where they give back, have done it for the past couple of years. And as John Dunning said, when it comes to Russ Rose, I learned a little bit more about why he does the things that they do and why Penn State is so good. And on the flip side, Rose has learned a lot about John Dunning and his style of play.
Well, they're really good friends and have been for a long time, and they continue to learn from each other, and it's just part of that, the coaching community, that camaraderie that you can share and still be competitors. You know, you're still going to play hard and try to beat each other, but you're still trying to learn as much as you can about the game of volleyball as it continues to grow, as the athletes continue to grow and get more physical and athletic. You know, you have to continue to learn more about what you're coaching. These two share a lot of ideas.
And speaking of ideas here in this 5th set.
Well, obviously the unforced errors have hurt Penn State up to this point, and you just don't have a lot of room for those in a 15-point set. So these next few points in this set are very critical. The next few plays, how Penn State comes out of this short break and tries to get the momentum back, is critical in their cause.
Williams, Burgess can't get there. Penn State with the point.
Well, we haven't seen that shot a lot today from Micah Hancock, but she pulled it out at just the right time.
The block there. Stanford extends the lead.
Beautiful block by Brittany Howard. She was all over that slide hit right here. It's a nice approach and takeoff by Nia Grant, but just couldn't get it through the Stanford block.
Timeout, Penn State.
And again, the timeout's taken this early because we're only playing to 15, so it's almost like the score is 19-16. I mean, we're closing in, and you can't let too many points get away from you.
Stanford with 6 titles, Penn State with 5. On more national titles than any other school, the only programs to qualify for every NCAA tournament. You got the 2 Hall of Fame coaches, the 7 All-Americans, 4 on Penn State side, 3 for Stanford have stepped up here today. The 6th meeting between the 2 in the postseason, Penn State with a 3-2 advantage, but the Cardinals are knocking on the door to even that one up.
Well, you know, you think about you say story programs, how many of these players on both of these teams were 10, 11, 12 years old watching Penn State and Stanford win national championships and saying, hey, I want to go there. I want to play there. That's how long these programs have been so good and of national relevance. And that's probably, you know, where these kids have wanted to go to school their whole life when they got to the right age.
The winner moves on to the national semifinals in Seattle, and we'll take on the winner of our late matchup tonight, USC and Washington out in Los Angeles. McClendon, the senior, three-time All-American, stepping up and delivering.
Beautifully hit ball, but Ariel Scott saves the tipped ball, lays herself out to set up Deja McClendon.
Ties McClendon's season high, 20 kills. Penn State fires back. Back-to-back points for the Nittany Lions.
Rachel Williams has been so effective all day long, but Micah Hancock got up there. Got a big piece of that shot.
So this is just the first of 4 volleyball matches here on ESPNU today. Coming up after this one, Purdue and Wisconsin in Champaign, then Texas and Nebraska. Got any picks in that one, no?
I'm going to tell you what, that is going to be an unbelievable atmosphere. Again, I said it earlier in this match, 9,000 people will be in that gym, and they'll all be wearing red.
And of course, in the nightcap, as I mentioned, Washington, USC. Winner of that one will take on the winner of this one. And now you look at it again. Now we get closer to finalizing this one. No one's going to let this go easy.
Well, absolutely not. And you know, both of these teams are capable of winning it. There's no question about that. It's who manages the game well from this point on, because there's not any more points to give away. You got to take care of the ball control, put it away when you can, and take care of the service line.
1 point advantage for the Cardinal. McClendon rushed over, got the set, got the kill.
It's a beautifully played ball by Deja McClendon. I love this set. Micah Hancock's giving her just a little bit of a shorter set. She's getting to it quick and putting it away.
Tied up at 9 to 15. Got to win by 2. The overpass taken care of by Slay.
That's where ball control becomes so important. You just can't give up those overpasses at this point in the match. That's too easy for 6'6" Katie Slay.
Katie Slay giving Penn State their first lead since they were up 4-3 in this set. It's a 4-0 run for the Nittany Lions. The road pack, the block, there again, the bread and butter for Penn State stepping up big.
Well, there's no doubt about that. Penn State is the best blocking team in the country. We're seeing that come out in flying colors right now, Melissa. Great timeout by John Dunning. Again, you cannot let more than a point or two separate you at this point. Again, it goes only to 15.
So the blocks, Penn State with a slight advantage, 14 for the match, 13 for Stanford, both with 3 here in this 5th set. Taking a look at these last couple of points for Penn State.
Deja McClendon's athleticism. She saves the ball over the net, then puts it away. There's Katie Slay, the overpass with the hit. And the block right there by Deja McClendon and Katie Slay, just beautifully timed. And right now, the seniors for Penn State really stepping up big. Again, this senior group won a national championship as freshmen in 2010. They want another shot at it.
This is the first time these two have met in a regional final. They met in the regional semis in 1992. The rest have all been for national championships. Ariel Scott, 22 kills. McClendon, 21. And you look at the balance there for Stanford.
Well, and that's what Stanford has. Balance, hitting, 5 players, 2.5 kills or more a set. Maddie Bug knows how to spread that ball around.
Williams, once again, the block coming up big for Penn State.
Well, the block right now is just a wall up there for Penn State. Stanford's going to have to figure out a way to get around that block. Off-speed hits, tool it off the block.
6-0 run for Penn State, largest lead of the set. Side out for Stanford.
Really nice shot by Brittany Howard. A little bit of the off-speed. Went right off the arms of the block and out of bounds.
Slay can block and can throw it down as well. Katie Slay, her 8th kill.
Well, the connection between her and Micah Hancock out of the middle has been really good. That little shoot set right there. Gets up on top of it, right through the block.
Burgess delivers for the Cardinal.
Boy, she delivered big on that one. That quick arm swing served her well. Got right over the top of the block and down.
Kyle Gilbert back to serve for the Cardinal. McClendon. Burgess with the tip. Hancock is there. Williams. Katie Slay. They've been going outside all day long. 5th set. It's all Katie Slay in the middle.
Okay, Katie Slay, and she's playing defense. She's not only hitting and blocking, she's had a couple of sets in here also. Doing a little bit of everything.
Heading to Seattle